right there. You see how the 20 kind of turns back to the apron? The front tires on that 20 car really seem to work through the middle of the corner. I think that gives the driver options. On the bottom of the screen, that battle for second is heated up because now Blaney has entered the fold. He says as Logano runs down Elliott, Blaney has run down Logano.
Yeah, we talk about Logano being good on these racetracks. Well, that 12 car, I would say, has been just a little bit better, just a little more speed than the 22, but Penske teammates, both are really good. Christopher Bell still trying to put a lap on Chase Briscoe.
So now with 8 laps to go in the stage, if we can make it all the way to the end of the stage, we'll see the green and white checkered. Everybody will come to pit road. I assume it's going to be 4 tires for everyone and adjustments. The interesting thing is they've burned more fuel. They could put in the race car on a 4-tire change. So what teams will wait to fill up the fuel tanks and which guy will leave on the jack? So Parker, we may see a variety of pit stop speeds. What else are you hearing on the 14 as he now is going a lap down to the 20 of Bell?
Well, what he's doing right there, his team came on the radio and just said basically race the 20 at all costs to stay on the lead lap, because the one thing that hurts the strategy calls and the abilities of these race teams, as you know, Steve, is if you go down a lap, that severely limits your options. That 14 team told me they want to be aggressive today in terms of trying to steal track position. They're not going to have that opportunity if that 20 car gets by him, so he's been told to race him at all costs. You see him right now not giving Christopher Bell any room as they come up the corner, Marty.
Battle for second, bottom of your screen, Joey Logano trying to get it from Chase Elliott. You know, it's interesting, Jeff, a moment ago, Christopher Bell asked Adam Stevens, how much gap do I have? He said almost 3 seconds to second. So 6 laps to go in the stage. Would he maybe cut his potential new future teammate a break and not put him down a lap? What do you think, Jeff?
No. Under no situation can you do that. You have to keep as many cars a lap down as you can. This is as far as Bell's been up alongside him of him getting in the corner. Now he's just going to drive in the corner deeper, be able to roll the middle and just take that spot. You have to, when you're able to lap cars, you have to put them down. You saw how Lucy got on the exit of turn 4. But he's going to keep going here because there's 2 cars right there that he can put a lap down. And Steve, if you have a tire problem, if you have a bad pit stop, all those cars that are lapped down, they're guys you don't have to go through to get back to the lead.
I'll go one more. It's kind of like match play golf. You can never mentally take your foot off the gas. I don't care if this is for position. You're here to beat everyone, and you need to beat everyone every lap. Now, that doesn't mean there aren't times to ride to save your equipment. But that is the strategy to win. At no point should you give up the idea to win a race.
And a big gap now between Chase Briscoe and Christopher Bell, under 3 laps to go in stage 1. Ryan Preece just in front of Briscoe. The other driver trying to stay on the lead lap. Here comes Bell once again, closing that gap again.
You hear drivers talking about how hard it is to pass in this car. Well, you know why it's hard to pass is because the car that's getting lapped, he's only a couple tenths slower than the fast car. I mean, that's never in the history of our sport have we had cars and teams this competitive.
Two to go now. Bell leads the top 10. You see Bell, Elliott, Logano, Blaney, Berry, Truex looking for stage points. Hamlin, Chastain, Bowman, and Gibbs. Toyotas not only just lead the race, but there's a whole chunk of them inside the top 10.
Logano underneath Chase Elliott.
One more time around, and it looks like Chase Briscoe is going to try to stay on that lead lap. We'll see if he can do it through 1 and 2. That higher line is working for Briscoe, but here comes Bell, trying to put him a lap down as that battle for second continues on the bottom of the screen. Through 3 and 4, the final time, and Briscoe looks as though he's going to be able to hang on to a lead lap finish in stage 1. Christopher Bell, that's his 7th stage win of 2024. That's second most behind Larson, who has 8. Watch this battle for 9th.
Points are available. 45 of Reddick runs the 3rd lane basically to roll around both of them. And Reddick will get 9th, Bowman 10th, and Ty Gibbs will get shut out of points.